Hello friends, welcome to this new video for Jira evaluation, and in this video we will talk about the new plugin that is Jira Gantt chart plugin. Now Jira in itself as a definition is a issue tracking and a project management software. And when we talk about project management, the question that comes into our mind is whether it allows you to create a project schedule, the way MS Project allows you to do that. For example, you create your task and provide the estimates and the resources and put the dependencies. It will give you the planned start and end date of each task and the whole project. So this ability can be is very well given by a new plugin in Jira, and that plugin name is Jira Gantt chart plugin. So it can be installed on top of Jira, and let's see the configuration and how we can create the project schedule with this plugin. So when you go to administration section and manage add-on, you can, let's first see what is the configuration of this once you install it. So I'll click on this configuration section. So this is the configuration page. There are different options here and we will see one by one. So first is the custom fields. When you install this plugin, few custom fields are by default created along with this plugin, and those are planned start, planned end date, baseline start, baseline end, velocity, and the Jira time tracking. If you want to create your own plugin and select those, for example, for planned start calculation, you can use planned start as your custom field, or you can use some other custom field that you've already created, maybe my start. So we will keep this default, but then you can actually select your custom fields over here. Dependencies. So the core, the core of this project scheduling is dependencies. You have one task dependent on other, and that's where it gives you the dates, right? So, and we all know there are four types of dependencies: the finish to start, finish to finish, start to finish, and start to start. We'll not go into detail of these, but when you install this plugin, the link type, new link type, four link types are created: finish to start, finish to finish, start to finish, and start to start. And we already have some link types called cloners, blocks, and duplicate and relates. So if you want to use cloners for finish to start, you can use it, but most of the time we keep it just by default finish to start. Rescheduling. Now this text explains you, this can be read offline, but really explains you how the dates are calculated based on the estimates and based on the due date that you provide. So for example, if you create an issue and provide a due date of a date, then the planned start date is calculated based on the due date and backtracking the estimate that you have put. Okay. So this section really explains you how that can be done. Calendar. You can define the calendar by and for example, I've done already one non-working day here, so you can define that. And by default Saturdays and Sundays are the non-working day, as you can see. You can also define the timings that will help in the calculation when you estimate in hours, and this will show the Gantt chart license. And in the permission section, you have whether you want to give enable Gantt chart only for this one project, sample project, or you can select multi-select if you have more number of projects here, or you want to by default enable it for all the projects, then click on this button. Okay. And lab experimental is nothing but if there is some early access program that is for the new release, you can participate there, but not advisable for production environment. It can be done for the test environment. And then these are the global defaults. The filters we'll see, you can provide a filter here which will be based on that. By default it will be issues can be populated there. So this was the configuration section. I will click on apply. Even if you don't click on apply and you have already have the defaults. So this is a summary of all the configuration changes that you've done, the custom phase, the the dependencies, the how the estimate is calculated, all those things. Okay, now let's start and create the project schedule. So I will, in order to create a project schedule, I have to go to the projects and select a project in which I have to create I want to create the state schedule. In the overview section, you can see this one option added called Gantt chart, and the right hand side there are two sections. This section will have the column tabular representation the way it's in MS Project, and the right side will show you the Gantt chart. So now in order to populate this, this is a default, means all the issues will come here. But then if you want to provide your own filter, you can provide that. And this will be whether you want to have the daily changes or weekly changes or monthly changes. So let's first start and create the issue. So I'll say sample feature 1, and I will not set the due date here, but I will set the, let's say, component is component 1, and I want to fix it in 1.0. okay, and these are all 1.0 issues, for example, and assign it to me. So and estimate is 2 days. So and click here, create. So you see here there are some sections here. So an issue is created under this is so you can filter based on the assignee, based on the component and the version. Okay, and here you can see that by default the start date is today and the end date is tomorrow. So it takes the 2 days and create give you that your project. So if I look at this level, I will see that my project is starting at 1st December and ending at 2nd December. Okay, and when I expand, it gives this Gantt chart, the date here. Let's add another here, and I will show you how the dependencies work. So this is feature 2. Okay, still I'll not provide the due date, but I'll provide the fixing version, which is fine. Provide the fixing version. I'll assign it to myself. I'll say 2 days, and then say create. So you see this goes in another section because I haven't provided the component, which is fine. Now I want to provide the dependencies. See, this also has started and ended as 1 to 2 days, but it will overload me. So I want to really provide the dependency here. So I'll select this. Now this add link and go here, and I'll say has to be done after 6. Okay, or another better way is you click here and then you go here and then say has to be done after 5. So the moment I select this, it changes the dates. You see, this was 1st and ending at 2nd December. The start is 3rd and ending at 4th December. Perfect. I'll show you one more. So there's a feature 3, and I'll again assign it to myself. Let's say I want to fix in assign to myself fix version 1.0 component. Let's say component 2 and 1 day. So I'll say create. Okay, now you see here one more is created, SP7. Now I want to start this. Okay, 6, and then has to be done after SP6. I'll click on this, and this takes you to the next level, that is 8th of December. And why? Because 6th and 7th are okay. No, but why it is third and fourth, and then fifth. Yeah, so see, fifth and eighth, so it will start at 8th. Yeah, fifth I had already provided as the non-working day, if you remember, in the configuration. So 5th, 6th and 7 it skips and takes up 8 as the date. So that's how it gives you the scheduling. Okay, I can, if I click on this, and I'll again create one more. So I'll say feature 4. Again I'll assign it to, I'm assigning to myself to show you the how this dependencies are calculated. And this is 2 days. I'll say create. Okay, so see, it gets created here. One more, but it does not have a component, and it can be again. So I have this done after. If I say this done after it, then but then this is actually wrong. So what I will do is I'll say this and done after 7, so it will move there. See this, how perfect the scheduling happens here. Okay, now if I look at the top level here, it will show me the 1.0, and then based on the fixed versions it will show me okay, I can assign it to someone else, for example. So for example, I can assign it to now if I, okay, let me just create this and provide the due date and then see what happens. So feature 5, I'll say my due date is 12th. Okay, and my component is component 1, and I will assign it to not R1 with someone. Okay, there's no other assignee that I've added, but let me just put it this. So, and then I'll say 1 day. So if I put a due date, then this task will be starting on 10th, because I've given the due date as 12th, and based on the due date it will calculate. No, which one is the new one that's created? Feature 5, I think it's P9. Yeah, see, so 12th. So if I give a due date, it will take from that and say wherever is the latest. So that's how the schedule is created, and you can see the whole Gantt chart here. Now what happens is, if you manage a filter, and for example I say manage filter, okay, issue type is no, my open issues. So my open issues will be these many, and I will say save as 9 open issues. So let me go back to the projects, and here I will load my filter. Okay, and it will give me this. Okay, now if I actually I'm working on this and then I close it, I done. Okay, it will give me the that will be removed, and then other open issues will come up. So this was the overview, and in the next video I will talk more about the fine-tuning of the finer details of how this scheduling and tracking works. Thank you.